Hey guys, how's it going and welcome back. Skyrim Anniversary Edition, of course. Running on a 2012 MacBook Pro, which is also running Windows 10. Thank you, Boot Camp. Anyways, real Mac, real PC in one. Woohoo! Okay, so machine specs are as follows. 16 gigs of RAM, you're gonna need it. 500 gig SSD. Because you've got to partition your Mac drive to give you a Windows side. So I made a 175 gig partition for the Windows side. Anyways, so we got the 16 gig RAM, we got the 500 gig SSD, we've got a gig and a half of video, and that's pretty much it, other than I've ported it out to my 4K display, which, by the way, when you hook an external display up to a MacBook, it's going to vary on the MacBook what its max resolution is going to be. In this case, 1080p is our max res. Now with the game, I've done some testing. I'd never tried ultra high graphics. I went for the the one down below that, because it goes like low, medium, high, and I think it goes very high and then ultra high. Anyways, I tried it on the high setting and it was very sluggy. Went to medium. Still a bit sluggy, but playable. So I thought, alright, well, I want better performance. Let's see what low does. And low is actually, I mean, glitch free as far as running goes. It's very extremely responsive. There's no issues at all. And for low graphics, it's pretty good quality. I mean, things do get better, obviously, as you crank things up, but the idea is you want to play the game on an old computer. Well, you got to make some sacrifices somewhere. And low to medium, there really wasn't that much noticeable difference that I seen. But I'm sure there's always going to be some differences, right? I mean, that's to be expected. But if you want to play the game on an old dog Mac, well, this is the only way you're going to do it, is on low, to have it very playable. Now, screen resolution does affect things too. I have not tried this yet on the built-in display on the MacBook. I just run the MacBook with an external display, and this way I get it in front of my face type of thing, sitting on my computer. Because I also share this display with 2 other computers, so I gotta be nice and play nice with all my computers, right? But I also like gameplay on a bigger screen anyways, like who doesn't? But it's definitely very playable on low setting, so no disappointment there at all. The only thing I have found as far as the negatives go, once in a while when you fire up the game, you may get like a 3/4 size black window. If that happens, the game's not going to boot. And you may be able to get through to Task Manager and shut it down and then restart. Or you just might have to do a hard shutdown on your MacBook and restart into Windows and do it again. The glitch doesn't come up very often, but it is still a glitch nonetheless, running this off the MacBook. I've never had any issues with my Asus gamer laptop playing the game. It's always fired up, no hassle, and of course I can play this game ultra high with absolutely no lag on that thing. We're still waiting for that to get back from repair. It should be back today, according to the shipper, so we'll see what happens. I'm just kind of wondering what they had to fix, because this all heck broke loose with that Windows 11 update we just recently had. I don't know why sometimes this guy just stands around. I guess he's waiting for you to do something. And it's like, okay, well, whatever. Okay, what do we get here? Oh, let's activate this. Okay, sure. Okay, those under the sign of the mage will learn all magic skills 20% faster. You may have only one sign blessing at a time. Sure, I'll accept it. What the heck?
Mage, well, to each his own. It's not for me to judge.
Activate. That's it. Well, that was glorifying. Sure. Cool. Anyways, game works fine. No problems. Now, it will take a while to boot the game. That's the thing. When you initially fire it up, you might hear a little drum sound and a little in your audio. Don't worry about it. It's booting up. You're gonna see a black screen for a little while too. And you hit the play button, you know, to go into the main game when that finally lets you do it. And it's going to take a minute to load, so just be patient. It is loading. You are trying to run a game like this on a really old computer, but it works, and that's the big thing, and it works really good. So no hassles there. I'm quite happy with the results. Now, where'd my guy go? He went somewhere. There he is. You know, the one thing about this game is the scenery, eh? It's like you can virtually camouflage yourself in places, you know, because of the colors and your dress code back in the day, and, you know, it's kind of easy to hide from people. But, anyways. So, if you're interested, if you're a Skyrim player, it's a great game. I'm starting to enjoy this thing, and I'm starting over from the beginning, obviously. But it is a really fun game. I like it. And the fact that I can get this thing running on an old 2012 MacBook Pro, it's like, cool. So if my Asus laptop dies again, at least I can still continue my games, right? But running Windows on the Mac is actually a really great benefit on Intel Macs, because we can do it and have a native Mac and a native PC in one computer, which I really like that idea. It's too bad Apple couldn't carry that over to Apple Silicon, but it wasn't there doing anyways. It was Microsoft and Qualcomm, some kind of a stupid deal that's going on between those two cahooters, that at least on Intel Macs there's no problem. You will always be able to run Windows 10 on an Intel Mac, but just not on the Apple Silicon. I don't foresee it ever coming back to the Mac for Apple Silicon. I mean, they're all pushing parallels, which, yeah, I've got my own opinions on all those other programs, but that's for another video. So anyway, I thought I'd show you guys Skyrim Anniversary Edition running on this, and I like it. It's working really good. I have no issues. I like to do quick saves too wherever I am, just, you know, especially for, oh, I want to take a break or whatever. So we're going to go back to the desktop now. Now, the difference between Special Edition and Anniversary Edition, per se, I don't know all the update differences because I never read up on them. It's, you know, I just kind of like, okay, well, let's install this. The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition, that launcher will still stay titled that way even when you do the Anniversary Edition update. And the difference there in firing up the program is you'll have like this, this will be like silver here, this I don't know what even they call it, but anyway, symbol. When you're running an Anniversary Edition, this will go gold. So we hit play now, and this is where I want to show you the boot up cycle and how it works. And at least this time it's going through without a glitch. But sometimes it will glitch. There's that little drum sound and a little audio. But don't panic. This thing is going to fire up and run. Okay? Now, one thing while this is booting, I found out with Far Cry, so far with Far Cry, I have not yet been able to get it to its top level video settings, but I have gotten everything up to high, and absolutely no lag in the game. And that's the original Far Cry from, like, you know, 18 years ago type of thing, right? I still love that game. I can't get enough of it. It's so much fun. But anyway, this is going to boot. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's just, it does take a while. It's an older computer, you know. So, but I wanted to show you guys this so you know what to expect. So this way you don't panic. Okay, so now we have our gold symbol, and of course I know I'm running Anniversary Edition. There was definitely some updates somewhere. I don't know at the top of my head what they all were, so, you know, if you want to look that up, you can. It's easy enough, but it is worth the Anniversary Edition update regardless. Now this is single player too. My buddy and I, well, more him, he found a way that we could do a multiplayer thing with this, and it requires a few programs and some other little tweaks, but we have managed to get it to go multiplayer online, because it's not normally a supported game, so there's hacks out there, right? So, but you know, even for low settings, like, let's go to the water here for a second. That water still looks really nice for low. The fish jumping around look really good. All of your scenery looks actually really good for low settings. Like, you know, even getting close up to like even the plant life and stuff, right? I mean, it looks really good. It looks a lot better at higher level graphics, but with this old dog of a computer, this is very, very, very playable. I have no idea what the FPS is on it, but I'm not worried about it because, yeah, it's extremely playable. No hassle. Oh, we got doggies. Anyways, so there you go. That's Skyrim for you, running on a MacBook 2012 Pro. Now, I am going to try and wine wrap this thing if there's a wrapper for it. I think there is, but I will check, and if I can get it wine wrapped, we'll see how it works as a wine wrapped version on the MacBook, because I'm actually kind of honestly curious about that myself. So, in the meantime, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll catch you in the next video.